Hello there, welcome friends to a new series episode. This is a game called Stonehearth. This is a city building, kind of like RPG type style game. You are in control of little Hearthlings, and yeah, so they, I'm not sure how loud the music is going to be on here, so I don't know, maybe I should turn it down a bit. Maybe like, I don't know. Let's try 80%, 70%. Okay, so anyways, so we're going to do a new game. I'm going to walk you through this. Okay, so we're going to select a kingdom. Either you got the Sendri or Rayan's children. People of the desert survive, they need each other. I'm thinking that a couple of these are probably more like I never played Rayan's children. I'm gonna go with just the easiest kind of game, and just so that I can show you guys what it's like and whatever. So we're gonna pick a temperate biome as opposed to a desert biome. There we go. And then we don't want to be necessarily peaceful. I'm going to go on normal. I've made it quite far in normal, so it should be okay. So now we're going to select a roster. So here's your, this is what they want you to start with. Now you can roll these, or you can look at what you have. Me personally, I'm looking for people for at least 2 decent fighters. Okay, so fighters are going to have a high spirit and a high body. So this guy is not too bad. He's actually a really good guy altogether. For what's that? He has like a total of 13. Everyone else has like 9 or 10. Looks like this guy's 11. Mind is really good for people that are like crafters. Yeah, so, but body and spirit are the things you want. So I'm going to go and re-roll these guys right here. And still looking. Okay, so this guy is really good. 5 and a 4. A 6 and a 3. Not too bad. We got a huge, there's only a 13 guy there. Good mind. Good mind. Oh, and then they all have little attributes here, which I try to, you know, to pay attention to. I'm going to do this one more time. Okay, so this is like... Okay, so this looks like a really good fighter, because they're not really good at crafting. So this looks like a really good person. And then we could even have this person who likes to save people anyway. So we could have 2 fighters here, these 2. And then we got... stomach might as well be a portal to another world. So this person eats a lot of food, but that's okay. And then what do we got here? Tell jokes. Okay, that's cool. Likes to make people smile. So this guy would like to be a trapper one day, and that's not far-fetched. I do need one. And then this could be obviously our farmer, and then this guy. Okay, so we're gonna go with these guys. I don't really care about their looks and stuff. You can click on each individual one and change their appearance and their name. So if you want to name them after your friends or whatever, that's fine. Anyway, so that's good. We're gonna accept the roster here. Okay, so now we can start off kind of like food for days. Okay, this one's more of like starts off with a trapper, a footman, and an herbalist, but a lot less food but more gold. And then this one gives you a lot of gold, not as much food, and then a weaver. And then so we can have this up here where, and you get a trader that comes once, almost like once a day, kind of, maybe like once every other day. You kind of get a trader. So like if you had a bunch of gold, you could buy food if the right trader showed up. But we're gonna go with the easiest one up here, and then we're just gonna, and then I'll just, you know, like I said, we're just looking to start. and then they'll have a different map here. This reminds me of like almost like Sim City back in the day, where they give you a randomly generated map and you kind of pick which one you wanna go through. I like to have like a plain area like this right here, with mountains nearby and then forest around it, and then you know, because the mountains are where you're gonna find like your metals at and rock and things like that, and the forest is what you need for trees, obviously. So those are their two basic resources that you need in this game. We're gonna do a re-roll there. This might not be bad if we're able to kind of go right here. Gives us a nice open area here. We can clear all this out, and then we have the mountains right here. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It does not look too bad. I don't necessarily want to... We could even do something like this and actually clear out the woods. I haven't really tried that approach. I'm not sure if that'd be a real big pain in the butt or not. So let's go ahead and let's give that a try. Maybe the water's not important in this game, which I think is kind of funny because like you don't need to drink water in the game. You just need to eat food. So yeah, that looks like it'd be good. Now let's do one more reroll and just see. Okay, this actually looks... These little lines here, the black dark lines, that means it's like one tier up. So this is like, so to get to the mountains, you have to go up once here, and then like once here. So this isn't too bad, I guess, right? Yeah, I think this will be cool right here. It's plains, foothills, mountains, or maybe even down here, surrounded by woods. You got plenty of trees, some water down there. Oh, decisions. Losing my mind. Actually, I'm gonna go right here. This gives me a pretty big area here to maybe build a base in. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. Yeah, let's do it. Alrighty, let's check this out. Let's see what we got here. So this is pretty nice. And I love the music in this game. It's just good stuff all around. Last game, the biggest concern I had was finding iron. I literally could not find any iron. And I don't know if there's even iron veins. I found tin, found copper. And I mean, I found enough iron to obviously get me through the, through the day or whatever it was. Like it was the end of the world, but yeah. Okay. So this looks like a pretty decent area to start in. I can literally clear out this whole section here and build a pretty decent sized base over here. A couple, have a couple of buildings, whatever, and things like that. And the mountains are literally right there. And what we got here? This is a what? Oh, they're not going to tell me until I put my marker down. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So yeah, I think right around here will be good for us. Right here. Done. Darthonia has been born. Done. Okay, so now, so here's your dudes. You got a little character screen here. Okay, you can change your jobs, whatever you want to do there. You can tell them to harvest certain things. For instance, we're going to harvest everything in this area right here. Just you drag and swipe it, and they'll start chopping those trees down. And then what we're gonna want to do is start sorting out our inventory. So you have this little thing here where you can designate zones right here, and the blue zones are for all of your stuff. So biggest you can make is 20 by 20. So we're gonna do that. You know what? Actually, I want the default to be none. I want to be able to select what I put in there. Settings. Gameplay. Auto loot, yes. Show earthling paths. Auto queue crafting for building, that's fine. Storage filter, yeah, so I'm going to take that off. Okay. Okay, so now when I go to put this down, it's going to be, it should be empty, I think. Yeah, so now I pick what I want in there. And I'm going to actually pick, all resources. Okay. And next is going to be food and drink. And then we'll do wealth, tools and goods, and construction all together. And we'll do 2 of those. Wealth, tools and goods, construction. Okay. So that's a good start. So basically what they're doing right now is they're moving all of this stuff to the selected area that we designated for them to go into. And then we're just going to basically harvest all of these things, the little rocks, get them out of our way. Another couple of trees, some more rocks. And then these plants here, these are like plants you can use for medicine, the pink ones. We'll talk about all that stuff in a little bit later, whatever. So we got some juniper bushes, it looks like over here, right? Is that what these are? Or berry bushes. So actually the cool thing about this game is you can actually pick these guys up and put them closer to your base. And we're going to do that only just because it'll be much more easier to harvest. I mean, they're not far away by any means, but and then we want to kind of we'll probably want to grab these guys too. So at the beginning of the game, I don't really assign any jobs for a little bit. I want to get resources and things first. Oh, what a nice guy. He gave us some stuff. Not sure how much a basket of rabbit jerky is, but we'll take it. Yeah, so you just want to get everything in the immediate area around you kind of just sorted out a little bit. Silkweed? Yes, okay, cool. Silkweed's very important, so that's good to have at least one of those around. That's nice. Looks like a fox. There's more silkweed over here. You can eventually plant silkweed. I think you can plant all these things except for the berries. So, but yeah, but for like early game, nice to have these around for a little while, but until you get more advanced recipes and you want to grow, because your starting garden is going to be just you know, basic like carrots and things like that. You're not going to have probably silkweed in there right away. So, and right now all their jobs are set as workers, so they're going to do all the worker type stuff. So. Okay, so that everything? I'm not sure why that's put there, but that's fine. Really shouldn't put this here, maybe? That's okay. I can always expand downwards, I guess. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, we do have quite a bit of food here, and then we have 2 tools. This is a carpenter saw and a farmer hoe, so we can immediately turn someone into a farmer and also a carpenter. So I guess we should probably go ahead and do that real quick. So if you go to the character screen here, you can see everyone's stats. You can see what they're currently doing, their current morale. You can click on these to get an idea of what these are again. And so this guy right here is the one that said that they like plants or whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go to we're gonna go change jobs, and we're gonna turn them into a farmer. Okay, because we have a hoe. Okay, we have a hoe, and we can do that. You click job approve. Boom, they're now a farmer. Okay. So now over here in this screen, you'll see. Well, once they pick it up, they'll promote themselves, and they'll get all happy. Their clothing probably changes, I believe. Yep. And then now we can make farming plots. So let's go ahead and try that. I normally try to do just 5x5s. And you pick what you want. So we'll do a turnip. We'll do a carrot. And we'll do a pumpkin. And then that's what he'll do. Okay. Then we're going to have the, I guess I should get these guys doing something productive. I don't know what. Let's see here. Mining wouldn't be a bad thing. I don't want clay though, I really want stone. This is further from stone than I actually thought it was going to be. Ladders are free. They're under the building tab here. And they'll go up to whatever height you need them to go up to. We're going to go up here. And then we're going to clear out the top of this guy here. And then we'll start mining up there. Oh, there's some more berry bushes. Wow. That's unique, I guess. Interesting. Did not think you'd go on top of each other like that. Okay. They're eating now. They're probably going to fall asleep on the ground in a second. We should probably get our carpenter. Alright, so you're a farmer. Okay, so I wanted you to be a fighter. And I think you to be a fighter, yeah. So the carpenter could be... Okay, you want to be a trapper when you grow up. Keeps mumbling about some sort of secret bunny god sleeping eternally. What's that about? No clue. Okay, so let's just pick. So not you and not you. This one isn't too bad. 3-3. It's got a 4. Let's do that. So you're now officially our carpenter. Oh, they can't get up there. That's why I'm a dope. I need a ladder here. And then I'm going to need a ladder here. There we go. Now they'll be able to go up there and go up there to get up there. So yeah, I just had to remember that I had to do that. Oh, I didn't know wild frost snaps were a thing. That's kind of cool. These are other plants you need for herbalism. Alright, now they'll be able to get up there. Okay, cool. Carpenter is done, so now we gotta go down here to the crafting thing right here. We can click on carpenter, and she's gonna need a workbench. So we'll craft one of those. They'll make one of those real quick. I don't really need the herbs right now at this moment, so I'm not gonna grab those. It'll be a while before we get one of those dudes. Oh, look, a little fox. Alright, so the trees are all cut down. Alright, so the worker station is there? Yep, there it is. Okay, so here's the crafting station. We're going to put it down. And yeah, I think we'll put it like pretty much right about here. We'll put it by the wood supply. Or we can put it between the wood supply and, yeah, that's fine, right there. Okay. And they get levels up in their jobs just by doing their jobs. So this farmer will just get levels basically just by farming. We'll make the farm bigger depending on whether or not they can handle it or not and things like that. Yeah. Okay, so they're done with that. So now we're going to start mining. So as you can see, this does a 4x4 right here. So we're going to do from the corner here up this way like this. And we'll start off with a 20x20 spot there, like just like that. And they'll go up there and they'll start hammering around and they'll start, yeah, just digging down, basically. I think for as simple as this game is, I think it's a really good-looking game. Alright, so now you can click on the crafting station and go into the menu from there, right here. Boom. And so I think one of the first things we need are some beds for these fine folks. So let's go ahead and make 8 of those. And then we should probably go ahead and do maybe 8 of these, got 8 tables. And then we'll do 8 chairs. And we should get a daily report here pretty soon. There we go. It'll tell me whether or not I can get a new person, and I cannot. So basically my net worth right now is not good at all. It's going to take a couple of days. I'm going to have to build things. Anything you build in the crafting station, like a bed or a window or whatever, goes towards this net worth. So food we're doing very well on. So we'll have to increase that by building more things and stuff like that. Must be breakfast time. How many other one of these guys? Looks like for sure. All right. Let's see. If you click on them, it tells you who they are and what their jobs are. That's my carpenter. They're taking a little nappy nap. So that's them digging down. There is a chance they might get stuck. So once they get down like the 4 levels, I'll build a new ladder for them so they can get out. And as you can see, they're uncovering different types of stone. There's tin, just regular stone. Silver ore. Just chilling out right there, sleeping. Nice. Okay, so my carpenter, is she working yet or no? Here she comes. All right. She also is the one that makes most of the other tools to promote the people, everybody else. So the next thing I'm probably going to want are practice swords for making my 2 knights, my 2 fighters, and then mason, hammer, and chisel. Yep. Nice. She's already carpenter level 1. That's awesome. So so if you go in the menu now, as you can see, the things in yellow are the things I can build. The things in gray are I can't, and it tells you the requirements once you hover over them. So right now I could make my 2 practice swords, which I think I will add onto the end of the queue that she's on right now. You can also maintain inventory. So let's say you had I don't know if I do it with carpentry, but if you had a you know, let's go ahead and cancel these guys. Get rid of you, because now I can make better stuff now. So I'd rather make, yeah. Let's cancel this shoe, right? Yeah. Okay. So now we're going here because we can make better things now. So I want to make 8 of these guys. And 8 of these guys. I guess the sword should be made first. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And we're going to need more wood. So let's go ahead and have these guys get rid of these trees right here. There we go. And maybe these 3 over here. And that guy right there. Yeah, we don't want them to get themselves stuck. They still have 1 more level to go down. Alright. Okay, so I think she's probably done with the beds now, if I had to guess. Yeah, so now we can put the beds down, and they like it better when they're inside buildings, but for now we can just go here and grab this menu here with 8 beds, and we're just going to put them basically, you can rotate with period and comma. Okay, so then they'll come down here and they'll place all the beds there, and then you can assign the individual beds to certain people. So they like to harvest everything first, as far as like chopping down all of the, you know, the area I give them, and then they'll go up there and then actually pick up the stone and actually haul it away. Alright, so you know, the ones that are tired are going to the beds. Dinner time. with the beds? Just like extra ones for some reason? That's weird. Okay. Oh no, they're not placed yet. Jesus Christ, I'm losing my mind. Alright then. Okay, so now we can kind of go through and get this started. So if we go over down here and we go to assign, we're just gonna pick that dude right there. Second one down. Third one down. Fourth one down. 5, 6, and we're gonna assign the 7th one here. And then we got one extra one left over for the next person that comes into our lovely area. So now they are all assigned, and that will be that. I think I might have to increase the size of this farmland here. That should be good. Okay, so we can actually probably place the table now. I can't remember what our wealth was yesterday, but it was not that great. We need like 500, so hopefully you'll see a difference between making 8 beds and 8 tables and that kind of stuff, and see how much it increases your wealth. But every time you assign a job, it basically takes that person away from gathering and things like that. So your workers still do the worker job, and then you upgrade them to other positions that are gonna benefit you. We haven't been attacked yet by anything, so I'm kind of just holding off on upgrading my fighters, because once they get upgraded, the fighters literally do nothing besides fight, so they don't help with they don't help with anything. So okay, now we can put down our 8 chairs. So now we're 115. So I think we kind of doubled our worth from last night. So that's cool. So the next thing we probably gonna need is our 2 fighters. Maybe just 1 for starters, and then probably maybe a stone mason would be helpful. Yeah. And then once the farmer gets like level 2 or so, I'll probably upgrade them to a cook. And then I'll need a new farmer after that, so. You can also check their mood and stuff. So we got Plant Lover and Tasty Meal and Pioneer Spirit. Lack of safety because there's no security guards, and the meal is raw, so that's what they're not happy about. Slept outside, slept in a shared bed. This will be eliminated because they are going to be sleeping in their own bed. Lack of safety, meal raw was meal. So they're happy but not happy at the same time. Lack of safety means I definitely need to upgrade or promote somebody probably pretty soon here. But I feel like once you promote somebody, you pretty much kind of start, that's what kind of starts the goblins to come and things like that. So I guess let's go ahead and do it, and we'll just kind of, so this looks like our best bet. No, this guy was our best bet, yeah. Change job, hurry, quickly, quickly. Well, that was unexpected right there. Okay, so we're gonna need to, Jesus Christ me. I might not even survive this, to be honest with you. Where's the other dude at? Promoting. Oof. Okay, so looks like the first one's gonna get there to her sword. She is now a fighter. But she's already being whomped on. Okay, so right. So let's go get these guys attacking at least the same target for the. Okay. So. It's funny, just as I was talking about, now their health will increase back to full health over time. So they survived, so that's good. So now we got 2 fighters now, and they'll basically patrol the area that we're in. Actually, you know what? Since the area is so small, I might just go ahead and have them stay like basically right here. Would make sense. Okay. But yeah, but we just lost 2 workers now, so. The farmer, when they're not busy, and the crafter, when they're not busy, will haul things. They'll pick things up and whatever, put things down, but they won't actually do the mining. If you look in this menu here, you can see who can mine and who can't. So the 3 workers can do anything they want. And then now these guys are no longer, they're just patrolling and defending. And then we have this one. These guys can still do their job and haul, and these guys can build and haul, but they can't mine. So now we just have 3 miners now. So Are they not together? What's going on here? There we go. I guess they can patrol if they want. That's fine. Patrolling's not. This isn't a big area yet, so it's not a big deal. Okay. And I think they can carry 3 things at a time. I think. Dun, 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 dun. If we get a mace, then we can start building some stone walls and kind of maybe securing our borders a little bit. Not too super important right now. I mean, it's still early in the game, but just want to get some more trees cleared around us. Dinner time. All right. Anyway, sorry about that. There's our chisel. Okay, we got our stone chisel. Should I promote them now? Did she make the workbench? No, is she sleeping? Yeah, she's sleeping. Okay. And you can always get to the footmen easily by getting down here and then clicking your party and, you know, having them fight whatever you want them to do. All right. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for the first episode. It's been kind of long, and yeah, we'll pick up next time, and we'll keep increasing our city and stuff, and get all this wood and stone. We'll get our stonemason next time. And all right, guys, thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. D'Artagnan out.